If you spend $5 on morning coffee on your way to work, then $15 on a nice lunch from a food truck, and $4 on overpriced transport, and $2 on a sweet treat, and $1.4 on unwanted subscription every day, then that is the same as spending $10,000 every single year. This is reality for most people as soon as they get paid. The money just seems to disappear, and that is because they don't have a paycheck routine. This is so important because being careful with my money is my late teens and earlier at 20 were the things that enabled me to become the first millionaire in my family. So in this video, I'm gonna talking about the 7 things I did every time I got paid, so you can apply them too and hopefully achieve even better result. I will break down the ultimate paycheck routine, simple powerful step you can follow every time you get paid. This habit will help you build wealth over time, stay organized with your money, and make smart financial decisions. Stick around till the end, and I promise you will be on your way to achieving millionaire status. Step number 1. Pay yourself first. The 10 up to 20% rule. Here is a secret wealth people follow. Pay yourself first. This means that the moment you receive your paycheck, you set aside at 10 up to 20% of your income for saving or investment before paying bills or spending a single cent. So most people wait to save whatever is left at the end of the month. But guess what? There is usually nothing left. Paying yourself first guarantees that a portion of your money is saved and growing for your future. So, what to do? 1. Open a separate saving or investment account and automatically transfer 10 to 20% of your paycheck to it every time you get paid. 2. If you are investing, look into stock, ETF, mutual fund, or real estate investment trust. 3. Use apps that help automate your saving like Accounts or Robinhood to avoid the temptation to spend it. Step number 2. Cover your needs, not want. The next, take care of your needs, the things you can't live without, like rent, utilities, grocery, and transport. This ensures that your basic living costs are covered before you even think about a luxury purchase. When people get paid, they often spend on things like new clothes, gadgets, or taking out, only to struggle later when the rent or bills are due. Millionaires control their spending by focusing on needs first, wants later. So here are the things that you can do. Number 1, list your essential expenses such as housing, food, transport, and insurance. Number 2, use your 50% of your paycheck for this essential. If you are spending more, look for ways to cut back. Number 3, avoid impulse spending. If you want something expensive, save for it over time instead of buying it right away. Step number 3, create a debit repayment plan. Debit can hold you back from building wealth, so make it a habit to allocate part of your paycheck toward debit payment every single time you get paid. Every dollar you owe costs you more in interest, and that is money you could have saved or invested. Reducing your debit free you up to save and building wealth faster. So here are the things that you can do. Number 1, use avalanche method, pay off high interest debit first. Or the snowball method, start with the smallest debit for quick win. Number 2, set aside 15 up to 20% of your income toward debit repayment. If that is not possible, pay more than the minimum, even if it is just a little extra. It adds up. Number 3, avoid taking a new debit unless it is for investment that will generate income in the future, like a business loan or real estate. Step number 4, build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is like your financial safety net. It protects you from unexpected expenses, like car repair or medical emergency, without forcing you into debt. Emergencies happen, and if you are not prepared, you will end up using credit card or loan to handle them, creating more debt. So these are the things that you can do and will help you. Number 1, start small. Set aside 5 to 10% of your paycheck into an emergency fund until you have saved a 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Number 2, keep this money in a separate saving account, not your regular account, so you won't be tempted to spend it. Number 3, keep adding to this fund slowly, even after it is full built, just to be on the safe side. Step number 5, invest in yourself. The millionaire secret. The best investment you will ever make is in your own skill and knowledge. Set aside some money each monthly for a personal growth. It could be for an online courses, books, or attending events that improve your skills. Most millionaires have multiple income streams because they are constantly learning new skills and take advantage of new opportunities. The more you know, the more you earn. So here are the very important things that you are required to do. Number 1, use 5 up to 10% of your paycheck for things like courses, books, or certification related to your career or hobby. Number 2, develop skills that can increase your income, such as coding, graphic design, public speaking, or online marketing. Number 3, remember, the more you invest in yourself, the higher your potential to earn over time. Step number 6, reward yourself, but stay disciplined. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. That means you need to enjoy the journey to stay motivated. Set aside a small portion of your paycheck, like 5%, for guilt-free spending. This way, you can treat yourself without blowing your budget. Rewarding yourself keeps you from feeling deprived. It is okay to enjoy your money, but do it responsibly so you don't derail your long-term financial goal. Things that are very important to do. Number 1, pick something fun or meaningful to spend this portion on, like dining out, a new gadget, or a small trip. Number 2, stick on your reward budget no matter what. Avoid overspending because that can undo the hard work you have put into saving and planning. Step number 7, track your spending and adjust your plan. The final step is tracking your expenses. Every time you get paid, review where your money went and look for areas where you can improve. This habit helps you to stay on top of your finance and adjust your plan if needed. Tracking your spending helps you see patterns. You might discover small leaks in your budget, like daily coffee or subscription you don't use that you are eating away at your saving. So here are the important things that will help you. Number 1, use a budgeting app like Mint. You need a budget or even a simple spreadsheet to monitor your income and expenses. Number 2, review your budget at the end of every month to see if you are meeting your saving goal. Number 3, make adjustment as needed. If you overspend one month, aim to cut back to the next. Make sure to subscribe if you want to grow your wealth. Okay, I will see you over there.